welcome to the garden. It's Saturday, September 7th, 2013, and I'm going to clean up this garden. This garden has been neglected all winter, and you can see it's in pretty bad shape. I'm going to bring this back online, and I think I can do the whole thing in 30 minutes or less. Um, I have no one to hold the camera, so I'll put as much of this on video, and then I'll start working and see if I can complete the job in 30 minutes. It would be impossible to do with a raised bed garden, but I think this job is going to go pretty quick. It's finally just in the upper 90s. I think we hit 100 the other day. This barrel has been offline, and I stopped the water feed. I have a valve here, and to let it get dehydrated. So for 2 days it hasn't been feeding any water, and it's showing the signs already, so to give you an idea of still how hot it is. But I want to get some lettuce started here. So let's see what we're going to do today. Is I've got some things here that I'll be feeding. This is azomite, and that's where I get all the minerals for my food. This stuff is wonderful. Look it up online and start adding that, and I'll show you how I add it. And then I have Medina liquid plant grow. It's a 6-12-6 plant solution. I'll be feeding liquid. That's part of the reason why I dehydrated the barrel. And then once I get everything cleaned up and fed, I'll be adding these seeds. These will be the first round to come up, and they're all around 28 days. And these are all upwards towards 60, between 46 and 59, 58 days. So they will be ready to transplant shortly after I get my first harvest. This is the Medina dry and azomite mixed. I do a 50-50 blend on that. And this is the Medina liquid, and I mix up 5 gallons. And that's pretty much all you need to bring one of these back online. There's really no weeding with the living salad bar, so here's some weeds. This is all the weeds I have to do. So weeding is done. Okay, so now it's just a matter of cleaning it up and feeding it. I'm going to stop this video now and do the work, but before I do, let's check the time. Let's see if we can get that. So it's 8 o'clock, Saturday, September 7th. Alright, so I'm starting at 8, and I should be done by 8:30. I'll take some photos along the way to see what happens. Okay, I'm all cleaned up and ready to go. I'm ready to feed. Total time is 8:15. Actually, it didn't take me that long. My camera stopped working, this Droid pad, and it took me about 10 minutes to get it running again, but here we are. So I'm preparing to feed. Part of what I use is this dry mixture that we have here. This is the azomite and the dry Medina. And this specialized tool, as you can see, and this is how I feed the plants. You have to be very careful. You sort of err between the edge of the barrel and the center feeding tube, and then you have to gently work your way around the hoses. Now they should be closer toward the outside. That's the way I build my barrels. But you just keep twisting, feeling your way down, getting deeper and deeper. And then you start to spread it out a little bit. And now you're making kind of a hole. You're like digging a hole, you see. Now, from there, we add some Medina. Let's see if I can slip that in there. Well, I wish I had somebody to hold the camera. But this is roughly uh, about a cup and a half. Try to put about 2 cups if you're measuring. And sometimes I do. This little shovel is helps me keep things pretty accurate. So then what you have is a little pothole like that, and then you do the next quarter. So you're going to do 4 of these. And the thing about the the Medina, where we're putting it, um, it will get picked up each time the barrel hydrates, and it will be carried down and out to the plants. And it's just like uh, regular feedings. Whereas with the liquid, that's going to be pretty immediate. That's going to be getting all of the plant material hydrated and well fed. Might add a little fish emulsion to it. Okay, so there's another hole, and once again we'll put the Medina in. I'm going to stop the video now so I can do some work. Okay, I've gotten all 4 sites with the dry Medina and azomite mixed, and like I said, um, the azomite actually you can apply directly to the plants. It won't burn it at all. It's just minerals, but that's what makes your food good. It's great to give it the NPK, the macronutrients, but I feed on this, so I want to make sure I'm getting all the nutrition I can get. This is mine. It's totally organic, really organic. I mean, it's not sprayed or treated. The soil is organic, and my minerals are plentiful and really nice. Okay, so I'm going to cover this up with soil. I have a soil container here, and get it ready for seeding. All right, I'm going to stop the video here. I've got the topsoil uh, applied to the top. Now I will liquid feed it. I'll be using, this is the liquid Medina. Oh, it's 5 gallons. So of course I need 2 hands for this. Well, let's see, maybe I can do it with one. Yeah, here we go. And I'm going to start pouring it down the feeding tube. And one of the things you can do is just rest it into the feeding tube like that. It's kind of a water cooling feature, but I do want to lift it up and get more on the upper side. Since it hasn't been feeding, things are pretty dry above. So there you go. Make sure we get some to soak down. Everything heads down to the bottom, and that's 5 gallons of water. Um, so we'll keep it off the feeding for the rest of the day, and it can start feeding tomorrow. So um, while that's happening, well, there's really nothing else to do. We've got our seeds ready to go, but we have to wait for all the liquid to go down. So let me stop here and have a coffee break. Oh, by the way, I mean, we're really done, but it is, let's see if we can get it to show up. There you go, 8:25, Saturday, September 7th. So could you actually fool around taking pictures, doing all sorts of things, uh, renew and feed a garden in 25 minutes? And at no time did I go to my knees, which is my favorite part. No bending, stooping, or anything. It is pretty amazing how easy this is. And I think once people realize how easy it is to use these gardens, uh, I can grow 72 heads of lettuce on this garden. So that would be about a 4 by 6 raised bed garden. But because I'm growing vertically, I grow in one place, and basically just it's just technology. It becomes a food dispensary system. So that was pretty much the cleanup, and it's less than 30 minutes. I'll check back in once I get it seeded, but I'm gonna have some coffee now. Okay, got everything seeded up, and sorry about the shadows, but the sun is rising, and I may be taking a bit of a chance starting these seeds this early because we are still hitting 3 digits. But I've got my watering can here. This is where you have to actually come out and sprinkle a few drops of water, um, depending on how hot it is, how sunny it's been. Keep things just moist, not wet. Anyway, there's the garden. 30 minutes. I'm ready to go relax. I'm out. Bye.